So I asked my friend in like a station. She was not like, he's talking about months of the year. I said, that's true. Guess what I now wrote? Once a month. Like once a month. Hi guys, welcome back. Basically, today I went to class unprepared. The class was demonstration. I don't know if you all have been attending demonstration with any book, but personally, me, I do not go to demonstration room with any book. So today it happened that we are going to learn demonstration in our classroom because they were using the demonstration room for OSCE. That's other students that are writing their exams already. And I was not prepared. So I had this book I was studying that is not demonstration. So I was just being attentive, like, okay, fine, is demonstration we're learning, right? So I was being attentive and then I was also swinging in to read my book. Is that not how I was not paying my attention? All of a sudden I had say a sheet of paper, blah blah blah, and then she started writing shortcuts in nesting for us to give her the full meaning. Nigga, what? And I was like, okay, highest thing, they will just mark it down without scoring us and shit. I was like, all right, fine. So I used the back of my book to write it first. For I thought she was not going to collect it after the test. I thought it was just something to test our memory or test our brain or whatever. So I just used my, I don't know if you can see. Wait, let me show you. So I tore it out from here. This was the sheet. I don't know, the student in me was zero today. So I tore it out and I used it to write my test, hoping that we are not going to submit it, okay? Don't judge me. Then she asked us them shortcuts. Let me show you. So she asked us them shortcuts, and I'm going to read out my answers to you all, even though they did not let her take mine. I'm going to tell you why at the end. So she said, what is OD? The full meaning. And I wrote once daily. I don't know. What do you think before now? Before I said once daily, what were you thinking? What were you shouting? What were you eager to say that that's the meaning? So personally, I wrote once daily. I'm going to do the corrections she gave after this rundown. Okay. So she said BD. I was like, easy. I said twice a day. Like give the medication twice a day. She said TDS. I said three times a day. My hold on. My answers were just so basic. Okay, she said QDS. I was like, dang, four times a day. And mind you, I had the full meaning in my hand, but I can't remember, like, the Latin, maybe Spanish, whatever the full meanings were in their language, whatever. I had it in my mind, but I didn't know all of them. I just like, I don't think that's what she's asking us. I think she's asking us like the interpretation if you see it for a drug. That's what I was thinking. But boom, it was not it. So she asked PRN. I wrote when needed. She asked start. I said immediately. She asked nocte. I said at night. She asked mani. I mean main. I did not know what main was, but immediately I saw nocte at night. Definitely May is going to be morning. I just wrote at morning. I didn't know what I was writing. So she now said 1/7. I already know 1/7 is one day once a week, like you take it for one day a week, whatever. I didn't know. I just wrote once a week. Then 2/52. I knew 52 was for the year. I just said two times a year. Jesus. Forgetting, I had in mind to say like 2 months, or did I even? I just know that two times was good somewhere for like a year or something. I don't even know what I was thinking, but I just wrote two times a year. That was so stupid. And then 1/12. Ah, no, 52. 52 was for 52 weeks in a year. I knew about that, but I didn't know the whole. I think it was just two times you take it for 52 weeks. I don't know what I was writing, but I wrote two times a year. Then there is 1/12. She said 1/12. I said, I thought of what can 1/12 be, guys. Trust me, I did not remember it was something around months of the year. Like there were 12 months of the year. See me now. I was now like thinking, 5 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, 3 minutes. Like I was thinking, what is 12? What is 12? I could not remember. So I asked my friend in like her station. She was not like, he's talking about months of the year. I said, that's true. Guess what I now wrote? Once a month. Like once a month. Guy, I'm not sure I'm ready for this nursing because the hell once a month. But good thing. She collected it. After collecting it, she was not like, if you know you wrote it in a piece of paper, come and collect it. 125, come and collect your own. Everybody was laughing at me. Like, Vera, are you for real? You wrote test with a piece of paper. Like, why would I want to stress you, the lecturer, carrying two paper like this? It's going to be heavy. The other one is useless. Why do you want it? Right? So, like, okay, give me. After I know that it's not going to be necessary or it's not going to be used as any mark, I collected my stuff, but then she did correction. So, here is the correction. So when she said OD, I wrote the correction in my book, the book I was using to study. When she wrote correction, she was like, OD means omini die once a day. I got that one, but then I did not write omini die, right? Then BD means bis die. That's every 12 hours, two times a day. Then I've done this before in this channel. Then TDS means te die se sumendum. But then is that what I'm going to be writing in whatever. Let me just know the meaning, whatever. So to die sumedium every 8 hours that you give three times daily. And this three times daily does not mean the morning, afternoon, and night. No, like you'll be checking the intervals at which the medication started. If it's 10 in the morning, you give it like around 6 in the evening, not even in the afternoon. Okay. So be warned. You have to learn when you go to all this over the counter to get your medications and they be like two times a day. Like you check 12 hours from the last time you take 2 hours, you just 24 hours, right? In the day. So you just check. So you stop making mistake and be causing harm to you yourself and then whoever you be causing harm to. I don't know why I'm sweating. I was not sweating before now, but yeah. So QDS, she says quarter disumendum every 6 hours, just time four times a day. Then PRN pro renata. I knew this one, but I did not still write it. So I wrote. She said as needed. I wrote when necessary. Right. That was what I wrote. Yeah, I said when needed. Then she said start. She said start is statium immediately, which I wrote immediately too. Then note at night by 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. I think the time is specific, okay? The main in the morning must be at 6 a.m. I never even knew about that one, so I didn't even bother, I didn't even stress. Then 1/7 is for one day. Like that one day it's not just as if you're going to take the medication once in that day. No, that one day can have its prescription. Maybe it will be twice, it might be thrice, it might be four times, but it's just going to be the whole day. Just one in 7 days. Now, 2/52. She said it's for 2 weeks. 52 sums up for the weeks of the year. So it's going to take for 2 weeks. You're going to take it for 2 weeks. That if it is 1/52, you take the medication for 1 week. And in that 1 week, the specification of how you're going to take the medication is going to be on the patient's folder. So you can take it 6 hourly, you can take it 8 hourly for 2 weeks, and the medication is going to terminate for like 2 weeks. If it's 3/52, you understand that it's going to be 3 weeks. So 52 is just summing up for weeks in nursing. Then 1/12, where I messed it all up, is for 1 month in a year. So 12 is summing up for months. So what we have is 1 month. If it's 2/12, the patient is going to take it for like 2 months in the year or whatever. Then in that 2 months, you have the specification of how you're going to take it, maybe every morning or however you want to take it, my phone. So yeah, that's basically it. Yo, I messed it all up. But then trust me, when the answers came back, they didn't really even get it because most of us not write the full meaning. So that's basically it. That's really what happened to me in demonstration today. And I thought of bringing it to you all. It was crazy, it was very funny, and it was very insane. I just hope I don't do something like this again. But I was just thinking, like, I submit my assignments in pieces of paper, like just not to stress the lecturer, and also book is expensive. Who wants to be tearing book up and down and then be wasting book in this current era? Nobody. But then they don't understand.